Hey yo, it's Chunkyzilla back at it again. So we currently have an update on this build. Basically, this is still the Blood Mage Spark build. Super fun, super easy, and it's kinda broken. Right, so we're sitting at 7.5k HP. It can be increased by getting double corrupt, or not a double corrupt, but a corruption on this, increasing that 50% increased max life. Can get that to like 58 or something like that. That will give us more life there. Going to be changing this percent of armor also plus to elemental damage. I want to change that, so we'll be going with the Omen of Light and hopefully changing that because that's bad. I don't need that. As well as there's a few things that will make changes, such as this as well, that increase spell damage while on full energy shield. I don't think it's good for me because I do run out of energy shields one hit and kind of stays like halfway. I'm not sure about that, but I think I'll change it. Um, Other than that, we're still running a few normal things from the previous video. I have updated a pop though, so you'll see there is some rare jewels I have now, which are super good. It's things that we need. So basically, this gives a spell a max energy shield, crit damage, crit spell damage, and magnitude of shocks I inflict, which is good because it pairs nicely with Frazzled. Um, but we don't really need the ES on it at all. I've got a couple of more jewels up and running. We've got this one here with ES crit damage, crit spell, and the 5 spell damage. Another one here with evasion this time. Evasion, I'd rather go with the evasion. To be fair, instead of the ES. This here will be our jewel that we need 40 to 50 divines for. That will increase our damage quite a bit because it gives pierce by 50%. That will make our pierce 100% because of certain things that we have already to increase our pierce, and that will. Where's that jewel? That jewel constantly hides from me, bro. It knows. Where is it? It knows, bro. I don't have it in, bro. Okay, oh, that's hello. Imagine I don't have this gem in. Oh my. Nah, should be. Here's it, yeah, bro. Oh, dude, look, it looks. Right, here's it, yeah. So this gives us 48 percent chance to pierce, which is pretty good. Now we can divine this up because this is super bad. Can divine it up to get 50 pierce an enemy, as well as the other jewel, which will give us another 50%, so it will be 100% to pierce an enemy, which I think I'll probably do because pierce is important. Right, enough of that. I basically want to show you guys a delirium. So I have showed you guys what mapping looks like. I'll show what delirium looks like. I will make a video about the bosses as well. Let's just run this delirium here, or simulacrum as you want to call it. Then I will make a video regarding the boss damage on this build. It's super good, it's pretty fun, it's easy. We just get started just by doing this, so we can start ramping up our life recovery. As you guys can see it over here, it's just ramping up continuously before we start, so it can continuously be around that number as well. And all we do is we just start and we just basically sit here AFK it because Spark kills everything. Right, it's a very basic build as well. You know, most of the builds I do play kind of basic. They're easy to play. Yes, they take a bit of gearing, a bit of currency to make. Like this currency, or this build that I'm currently playing now is nothing under 200 divines right now. Or actually, let's say nothing under 150 divines. You know, you can get lucky on some of the pieces that you need that are much less now because it's kind of late into the season already. Well, kind of late, but it's like a month to it, I'm assuming. So we'll just stand there again, do our thing. Just yep. But like I said, I will show you guys the damage so far. Tooltip damage 1.5 million. We can actually say about 1.6. we can get it all the way up to like 4 million. A lot of things we can change, a lot of things that we can do that increase it a lot, but I won't go into that right now because that's more investing that needs to be done. And to be honest, I don't think I will invest so much into it because I don't want this character to be my main character just yet. There are a few characters that I do want to try out and play for next season comes out, or PoE 1 comes out the next season. I'll be playing that and perhaps Torchlight, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, this build for now I will try and min max as much as I can. Obviously, you can go deeper into it where paying mirrors and mirrors for, like, there's a jewel that you need to get from Arbiter that gives you +3 to spark, just the gem alone, and that there will increase your damage insane amounts. But yeah, I don't have 2 to 3 mirrors to buy that. That's like the in-game jewel. That's like the jewel that you need. Well, you don't need it, but it's your in-game jewel to make it a mirror tier build. Obviously, with the better one as well, you can get a better wand. There's a few things you can get better, but so far I'm just showing you guys what it can do in simulacrums, which is basically I have my lightning set on Q just so I can legit sit here and spam without clicking on my mouse button. I can do so much with my hand. I just have my Q going non-stop. Basically, you can think of this as AFKing. My stuff drop for me, and that's that. You know, it's pretty easy. But yeah, there's also another thing I want to talk about though, is that we can get a headhunter if you do want to make it even faster and better and smoother. You can get yourself a headhunter as well. They're cheap. You know, they're dropping in price daily. Like last time I looked, there were like 50 divines, and I looked like not even 5 minutes before I recorded this, there were like 35 divines or something like that. So they are dropping in price a lot. Which we can drop our belt, then can drop this belts for that belt for the headhunter. So this basically just gives us increased life, and life is damage. But with a headhunter, I'd rather also think about it and get one, because having a minute of buffs is pretty strong. So I might just actually end up getting them too. Um, Obviously, it would come in quite handy, especially when you're mapping a spark. It will give you that movement speed, attack speed. It will give you everything that you kind of as well. So I guess headhunter is also a very good option to take, and I think it would be quite cool, the headhunter. But nevertheless, this build as it is still does this perfectly well, and this is a good way to make currency as well, because you can farm, you can get megalomaniacs at the end of your simulacrum run. Some megalomaniacs sell for 200-300 divines each, even more than that. You know, obviously we're getting decent loot as well, because it's just, I don't know, it's just, I enjoy simulacrums. You know, it's the best place that I farm all my currency, and I make about 30, 40, 50 plus div a day just farming simulacrums. And I've got a daughter, so for me to actually farm that long, it's pretty crazy. So basically, if you put everything together, I farm maybe 5 hours, 4 hours. Sims not even, actually about 3 maybe. 3 hours a day of farming Sims, and you get roughly about 30, 40 divines. I mean, it's not that bad if you. But I'll be pumping out a lot more videos as well. Just because I want everybody to know how easy it is to actually make currency, build to play. Obviously, Spark and all the Lightning Arrow, they are kind of meta builds at the moment. So if you don't want to play a meta build, by all means, I will be actually making another build that's not, hopefully not meta, Well, it actually won't be meta since Spark and Lightning Arrow are already meta. But yes, we'll see about that. I don't want to give any spoilers away. We'll see what I can come up with. And I was even thinking about like a righteous fire build. Obviously not using the righteous fire, but using something else instead. I can't give anything away just yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out new character as well. I try as much as possible to make new characters, but it's very difficult, you know, being a single dad and all. It's very difficult to play and to make all the builds that need to be. But we'll get right and we'll do it. So far, as you guys can see, the bosses die instantly, roughly, and with Pierce, it's even better because everything ricochets back to you. It goes through you basically, and through the enemies and ricochets back. That's what Spark does, you know, travels. Don't get stuck on you and you know, it just goes through you constantly. And the way Spark works, as you guys can see, it's like little worms basically. So it goes in and out constantly. And with Pierce, 100% Pierce, I mean, it's like pretty much you can think of it as double or triple damage, which is very nice to have. But as I said, that jewel alone is like 50 divine, so I'll either get that jewel and not the headhunter, or we'll see what we can all come up with. Because I think maybe, just maybe, the jewel might be worth more, or better investment, I should say. I don't know yet because we shoot kind of fast. We don't really need the jewel just yet, but it would be quite perfect to have. It is actually kind of needed for the build. So before you guys even want to start a build like this, I'd make sure you have at least minimum of 200 divines before you get into a build like this, because as I said, one megalomaniac is, oh wow, I got, wow, very nice, very nice. I just died instantly. Nice. Um, well, I guess we have to try that again, right? That's the first time I'm dying. Oh, that's actually the first time I've died in a simulacrum. Ashamed of myself. Like I said, I don't know, weird things can hit you, and I don't know why, you know? That was super weird. Oh well. Now we just have to do it again, I guess. Go through the process all over again. I don't know, sometimes you just die one hit and I don't know why. Guess it's like that with all PoE things, you just randomly die now and then as well. I don't know why. Oh well, what it is. It's like I didn't recover fast enough. I got hit and I just didn't recover. I don't know if there's something that spawned on top of me that has that 50% reduced recovery rate. Because you also get that, and those are things are mean buggers. But it's alright, we've got this. We'll just keep doing it until we make it. Like I said, it's the first time that I actually do die in a simulacrum, which feels very, very weird as well. Just I actually do want to try this with a headhunter now that I think about it. See what it's like. I haven't even tried. I should try. Maybe we'll farm enough currency and perhaps tomorrow we'll get one. And then we'll try one out and I'll make a video regarding that as well. But no, next I want to do bosses with this build, see how that goes. I have killed it already. I've killed Arbiter already. I've killed which boss, I think. Not 100% sure actually. I need to try the ritual bosses, etc, etc. We'll get there. We'll see how it's like. I mean, I've only been playing the Spark Ball for like 2 days, and like I said, it's been tough because I've hardly playing the ball itself. But I don't like doing high end game characters because I'd like to test every single character out there, because many people don't like casters, some people like melee, you know? So I have to always try and figure out what would actually be nice to play and fun, because that's what you want, you know, just to have for the fun. You don't want to just play a broken character, do you? I do. Hopefully we don't die again. I'll make sure I move around a bit more. Um, yeah, like I said, that's the first time I'm actually dying to simulacrum. I feel weirded out actually. Oh, now you can do things to make strong. You can put a flame wall around you. You can do a whole bunch of things. But I'm just doing a simple way, the lazy way, if you want to call it that. The fun way. And drink a cup of coffee like I'm about to do now. So good. A cup of coffee is always the way to go. Mm, lovely. You can even read a book. I won't be doing that. But yes. It does get its downsides now and then though. Like I don't have any resistances because of the helmet that we use. So basically we have no resistances when it comes to this build. But you don't really need resistances. You can get a bit of chaos resistance as well if you do want to. If you don't, it's alright, but I'd recommend getting some chaos. In fact, I'd actually recommend capping it, to be fair with you guys. That's just, I was a bit too lazy to go and look for more resistance or chaos resistance just to cap the build or the resistance. But I do recommend trying to cap it as well. It will help, it does help. So yes. Last thing is our HP flasks also automatically use itself because of our nodes that we have, the trees that we have. So they automatically by themselves, which is nice. We don't have to worry about it. It's all automatic. All automatic stuff. Which is very, very nice. Yeah, this is where we'll start moving around, I guess. Or when there's two bosses. I'm not sure what wave two bosses come, if it's now or like wave 10 onwards. I'm not quite sure. It's only one boss, so I'm assuming it's from wave 10 onwards. Yeah, you see, we definitely do need Pierce though, because it would be bouncing up against the walls and coming back again for that extra damage. So that's, I think, maybe two bosses spawn now, right? I'm not even sure. I'm hoping they spawn now from wave. See now, I guess when they spawn. Just so we know. I've been doing this non-stop, but I don't really pay attention. I normally just sit here like this. So I say the first time that I died, I'm shocked, man. Like that never happens. Never happens. But I guess there's a first for everything, right? It's like I'm just shocked though. There also is, if you got a lot of currency, you can put the jewels in or the socketed things into your boots that increase your movement speed. So it's by like 20 extra percent or something like that. It's like 5%, but you have two of them, it will become 10, but with the 100% socket, it will become 20. I think it's 5%, I'm not quite sure to be honest. I haven't got one in a long time to actually see, but you can even get one of those or two of those. character will be pretty speedy. Nothing will stop you. You can walk around just destroying things as if, I don't know, as if you were some war machine. And it won't be as slow as this. So the way I'm walking now is kind of slow, as you guys can see. But when you have that sockets into your boots, kind of walk much faster than this. Levels are also quite important. The more levels you have, the more damage, more survivability you get as well, which is a nice thing to have. I am curious though, where's the bosses? Oh, it's the bosses. Should be now though, right? At least 2 bosses this time. Surely. Can't be mistaken, not again, right? 2 bosses. I think, isn't wave 11 where I died? I don't even. And I'm gonna keep it in there because, you know, a lot of people that will edit out their mistakes or edit out them dying. What's the point of that? You know, you want to show off a build, show off the weak points of it as well. You know? Don't just go and show the strengths of it, because when somebody tries to copy the build or make the build or try and follow the build, they go and die, and then it doesn't feel good because the people lied about a build. You know, it's no point. You know? Die, show it off. Show the people where you're going wrong. But like I said, there's lots to this build. Many people are doing different kind of builds. Like they're going Spark, but a complete different tree. And yeah, so there are many ways of actually improving this build, or to your liking if you do want to. Things that you can change as well on the tree, obviously to your liking. Don't need to have it specifically like this one. If you think there's better nodes out there, then by all means do it. Like I said, I'm kind of happy with this, to be honest. You know, I can upgrade it to become a bit stronger, but there's no point. You know, I have no reason to, because I'm not going to push this to end game. I'll push another character or another thing to end game, but not this one. I am thinking though of really trying a headhunter out on this, just to see what it's like. Just to test waters with it. Because I have no idea what it's like. On wave 14 now. Hopefully we don't die 1 hit again. I don't know if it was even 1 hit, maybe 2 hits, and I didn't recover. But we'll get there. Like I said, bosses die instantly, and if we have Pierce, those bosses would have died instantly. We wouldn't have even seen a name. Pierce is very important for the character. Wouldn't you have even seen a name there? Just be like, oh, something popped up, oh, something's gone. Yeah, this last wave, let's just stack up here so we know that we'll be safe. And start. Hopefully we get a megalomaniac, so I can show you guys what it looks like, what it is. Most of you guys should know what it is. They're very pricey, or certain ones are very pricey, like the Pierce one that I need with just Pierce alone on it is like 50 divines. So it's, do get pricey ones out there. Yeah, that's what we kind of looking. Oh, we didn't. We got this closed helmet. We're always getting this helmet, man. It kind of sucks, to be honest. Bitcoin does sucks, mighty. But it's alright. Swiftly. We move swiftly on. I don't need it. I don't use it. What is that? I don't know much uniques in the game. Nor do I care for them. Um, yeah, that's alright. That important to have. Let's just take it just in case. Maybe it might be good. I don't know. Right, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the build. That is what it does in Delirium. Yes, we died once. I don't know how died, but we died. And I'm hoping this one showed justice as well. Remember, as I said, can change this bot out for a headhunter, which I might probably do, and we'll test that out as well to see if it's good or not. And yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Guys have the pop for it. Yes, I'll see you guys around. Lots of love. Cheers. Bye.